So, a few of you from time to time have reached out and made comments about the happy hour that we do here with the charcuterie board, the meats, the cheeses, the pickles, the nuts, the all the stuff that gets put on there. And most recently, we got asked what kind of thought goes into putting one of these together. Beyond that, which we're going to cover, I want to tell you that most importantly, the thing that's really cool about doing a board for happy hour or for before dinner as a appetizer course, it takes everything to another level. Meaning, it's not just sitting down having a drink and people dive into their phone, get on social media or otherwise. You actually have like a centerpiece that everybody is reaching into. Talk about what taste you're getting, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. And it creates conversation. And that's kind of the really cool thing about a charcuterie board. And to that end, we thought we would put a little thing together, call it what you will, a tutorial, how-to, whatever. This is what we do around our house, and we really enjoy it, and we hope you guys will too. So take a watch, see what we do, and then let your imagination run wild, because really it's up to you on how you do this. The important thing is do it, because when you do it, you're going to start enjoying happy hour with your friends and your family that much more. One of the first things you're going to want to do is dive into those cabinets, into that refrigerator, and just see what you have. In this case, we got some prosciutto, some salami, some Asiago cheese, some brie. I don't even know what the other kind is. Garden vegetable and sweet basil, some kind of cheese. We have some petite gherkins, some dilly beans, which were actually picked up in Pennsylvania on a road trip in Amish country. And then one of my favorites is the okra pickles. If you haven't had pickled okra, you need to pick some up the next time you go to the store. And this is just really basic. This isn't even close to like getting super into something. This is just what we happen to have in the fridge. And of course, towards the end, we'll end up adding something like dill, just as a little bit of garnish. There you go. And really the person that's behind this is Shannon, my wife. And we're gonna start putting together a board, and we'll show you what we're doing as we're doing it. Now, beyond the meats and the cheeses and the pickled vegetables, you're gonna wanna also make sure that you have a really good assortment of crackers. Right here that you're seeing are all crackers that you can find. If you have an Aldi in your town, from the meats and the cheeses, from spreadable cheeses to cheese that you're gonna cut to the crackers, Aldi 100% is a great place to start if you're wanting to get all your provisions together for your charcuterie board. 100% the best place to go. One of the things that you're gonna have to decide is how many people are coming to happy hour? Where is happy hour gonna be held? Is it here at your own home? Are you going to go visit somebody and you wanna be that rock star that walks in and says, hey, I brought some charcuterie for everybody? If you're looking to go somewhere else, find a really large tray with handles. You can put your charcuterie together in this, be able to still wrap it in plastic. It's got handles, so it's gonna be able to travel well, and that's the route that you might wanna go. Beyond that, you can get just something as basic as a small plate from the cabinet. Something for just you and your wife, you and a friend. If you wanna amp it up a little bit, something like just a piece of live edge wood that you can find. Ross, places like that are wonderful to find things like this. Or just something as simple as a wooden plate, wooden tray. There's all kinds of places you can go to find these kind of things. All right, so it's real easy. We already had done some charcuterie earlier in the week, so we had some of the cheese that we had shown earlier in open package. So I went ahead and took that out. Got myself a small cutting board, and now it's just a matter of slicing your cheese. Whether you like it thin or thick, that's going to be really up to you. And it's just a matter of starting to get to work. And once you've got a good amount of cheese cut, you're going to start working on laying out your board. And that's going to be the next step. So for right now, I'm going to finish cutting up this cheese. And in a minute, we're going to show you how we start looking at how we put these together. Now, you've got to get everybody in the entire family in on this. And one of the things that we like to do is make sure that everybody feels included. So when you get down to those last little bits of cheese, make sure you include your favorite pet. All right, so now that I've got some of the cheese started there, anchoring that one corner, I'm gonna come in with some brie on the other corner. And of course, we're just gonna have that ready to go with a knife implanted in it so that it's spreadable and ready to go. Okay, as we keep building our board, I'm gonna bring in the little river of meat coming across. We're not gonna get super crazy, just a little bit tonight. That's half a package, and next step's coming up. Okay, as you can see, I've started adding some prosciutto, and basically what I'm doing is taking it out of the package, rolling it up, splitting it in half with the knife, just a quick slice, and then just stacking it in, starting to build it up, a little bit bigger river of meat. Okay, so as you can see, the prosciutto's on. The salami has moved, if you're paying attention. And the reason behind that is my awesome coach, my wife Shannon, has pointed out that I got a lot more stuff going on this plate. And if I plan on getting it all on there, I needed to go ahead and start doing some space saving operation. So I moved the salami, double stacked it to give myself a little bit more space. Don't be scared to move stuff around. Make sure you've got plenty of variety on your plate, and that's what we're ultimately gonna do. And truth be known, this is the first time I've put together one of these boards, but it's under the expert tutelage of my beautiful wife. So guys, this isn't hard, just do it. And it helps to have a good coach. One of the next things that I'm gonna start considering doing is some of the pickled items. Tonight, I think I'm gonna go with some gherkins and some okra. So I've got different ramekins and bowls, little stuff that I'm gonna be able to put that stuff in and get it onto the board. Just open that cabinet up, take a look around, see what you can find. And if you're short on this kind of stuff, again, someplace like Ross, Steinmart, that's where you wanna go to look for this kind of stuff. Okay, we've got some okra. I went ahead and used like a small ball jar, like a jelly jam jar. That way I could really keep all those okra in there nice and tight to keep them standing up. And we had some of the leftover gherkin pickles from the Amish market that we found. And those are gonna go in there, and just real easy stainless steel ramekin, nice and small because the pickles are small. Okay, make sure that throughout your entire operation here that you stay hydrated. Nice cold beer is always good. We are to the stage now where I think I'm gonna start going ahead and putting some crackers on the plate that will accompany all these awesome cheese and meats. And I'm cheating a little bit. I did this Savor It 6-cracker assortment. So all I had to do was open one package. And with one package, I have 6 different crackers that I can put on here. And don't ever worry about too many crackers or too few crackers, because you can always come back and get more to put on there if things are running low. So right now, I'm just gonna go ahead and put on enough that it looks like we have plenty for what we've got on the tray. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and kind of redo that right there. Drop those in, I don't want them to cover that up. So I'm going to take one away and back to the package it goes. Okay, so the last two things that went on the plate were a little bit of honey and a ramekin, a handful of pecans. That's going to pair really nice with that brie, a little sweet and salty to go with it. One of the last things that I'll do, and you'll see it on the final little shot here once we get to it, is I'll add some garnish, and we're going to head outside, have a seat, grab a cold beer, and enjoy what we've made. And just like that, we're on the back porch. Got a cold beer, an awesome plate of meats, cheeses, crackers, pickled vegetables, nuts and honey. It doesn't get much better than that. So we're gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of our evening, and we hope that you've been inspired to put something like this together yourself and take your happy hour up one notch and enjoy the rest of spring and summer in style.